I'm on a mission to experience and unlock the Platinum Trophy in the greatest games of all time, and in this video, with a total of 54 trophies to collect for the Ghost of Yotei Platinum and estimated 50 to 70 hours to complete, I wanted to push myself to the limit by being one of the first people in the entire world to complete this challenge on lethal difficulty, which is now even harder than the first game. With a total of 6 big boss fights, tons of hidden secrets to uncover, and even more yellow birds than ever before to distract you, let's get this story started with our first trophy, the snake, where we can take on the first of the Yotei 6 and get a small taste of the long road ahead that is lethal difficulty. Just reset me. I don't need a death speech. Get me back in there. Okay, I have a feeling like we're going to be seeing this screen a lot. Eventually, I do make it the furthest I've ever been in the fight, and just when I think things are about to be reset once again, the wolf shows up for the very first time. Heal, please heal. Please heal. What are we doing? Whoa! The wolf! 13 deaths already, and we are just getting started on this. And we got our first trophy, the snake! Cross the first name off your sash. There we go. But that was just the first challenge, and compared to what's coming up, this would be considered very easy. And after that intro fight, we basically get to do whatever we want. Our main goal was to avenge your family who was killed by the Yotei 6 16 years ago. Along the way, we'll meet some other people that will help train us, which I desperately needed. And by completing some of these, we will unlock some other trophies, but we'll get to that later. I started off by exploring her old family home and just having some fun with some of the new mechanics in the game. I have to shake the remote to hit. Oh man. Chapter 1, the lone wolf. This is gonna be good. Immediately after, we began our hunt by heading to a nearby inn. However, we didn't make it very far before I got a little distracted by a monk and ended up at a shrine, which is part of a bigger trophy called Body, Mind, and Spirit. And one of this game's biggest strengths is making you get completely distracted from your main objective. I don't know how many times I said to myself, no more distractions, make it to the next objective, and then proceeded to spend the next hour doing random encounters like fox dens, hot springs, or climbing up massive mountains. However, after we did make it to the inn, we cleared out some more enemies and met Isubaru, a cartographer that will help greatly with locating altars, shrines, bamboo strikes, and chat's favorite, hot springs. Ah, it's a hot spring. In other words, I'm going to be hiding my screen because I don't know how much ass is going to be shown. Oh yeah, it's good that I hit screen. Holy crap. Let it happen? Absolutely not. You're out of your mind. You know how strict TikTok is? I'm not trying to get banned. Are you kidding me? By the way, I hope to see y'all in the future streams we do. Shout out to the people that showed up. It was a ton of fun. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on to not miss out. And at 50k subs, just a reminder, we'll be platinuming GTA 5, a grind estimated to take around 200 hours, and you won't want to miss it. Now, whilst at the end, we met a man named Kojiro, who was in charge of bounty hunting, which is tied to the trophy Master Bounty Hunter, and is a massive upgrade from Ghost of Tsushima. You see, instead of having tons and tons and tons of enemy camps to clear out, each with a leader, you do still have some large camps to clear out with bounties inside, but now you also will have specific targets that are out in the open world and are big fights on their own, each with some unique dialogue or twists. And upon killing these targets, you get paid for it, making going out of your way for these actually really worth it. Our next objective was at some nearby stables where we could get the trophy naming a friend. Also, leave a comment below with what names I should use, and I'll pick the top comment for a future video. Notice how they're like the names, and so far the vibe overall is Atsu and Jin. The vibes are completely different. Jin, when picking names, it was all calm and not necessarily stealthy, but like disciplined, and the Atsu is just chaos. With that done, it was now time to go train with Master Hanbei for the dual katanas, which is required for the trophy Tools of a Warrior for collecting all 5 melee weapons. But in order to get good with the dual katana, we actually needed to train, unlike in other stories where the main character was overpowered from the start. Jokes aside, this first bamboo strike was absolutely diabolical to complete. That is awful, dude. That is an awful button sequence. Holy crap. L1, L3, up, down, right. Oh, that's awful. L3 again. Okay. L1, L3, up, down, right, L3, up. Just too slow. I did not press the wrong button. That was time I did. That one I did. It's going to take, dude, the game just roasted me for failing that, bro. With each day passing, we improved our training, eventually becoming good enough with our dual katana, and that's where we got attacked and needed to put our training to the test. Yeah, I was here for a while. They're relentless, bro. They're relentless. You get a group of like 4 or 5 of them, and they are so hard to beat. Anyways, let's gamble. Don't gamble. After that, it was time to train again, this time with the Odachi, a weapon meant to deal with the brute. Okay, so this is to unlock another weapon, so potentially that can help us in the other fight. That's what she said. Similar to the previous training, we eventually end up facing a large group of enemies, except this time we are introduced to the musket for the very first time. And I wasn't ready for it. Oh, just like this dog wasn't ready for that. Yeet. Catch that. And I wasn't ready for this. Ah! From there, it was time to fight Lord Saito, the main guy in charge of the Yotei 6 and who killed our parents. How many times am I gonna die, chat? Over under 25. Now, I died so many times in this fight, I completely lost count of how many deaths. Personally, I blame TikTok chat for not keeping count good enough. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm humbled. I'm humbled. I'm humbled. Just block. You can't block. You have to parry. So we will be back to face him later, and instead, let's get the trophy 2 as 1. You see, I ended up coming across a wolf den for the very first time, which leads us to a nearby camp where we had to kill some of Saito's men, and during the standoff, we got the trophy. Oh, trophy 2 is 1. Yes, we are. Complete a successful standoff or assassination with a companion. It's been 5 hours since I got my last trophy. And it was so long between trophies because of stuff like this happening. Why? Oh my god, we did it. Holy crap, look at that view. Oh man. Oh, this is low-key sick. Holy. Look at that view. I then made my way to another region called the Ishikari Plain, where we can get our next trophy, Twin Wolves. Along the way, we came across a man named Lord Kitamori. We learned that he is actually our brother and that somehow he survived the night our parents were killed. That's when things really started to get good. You see, after over 200 deaths in the next fight against the Oni Raider Ambusher, I finally started to lose my cool. We're already starting this bullshit. Dude, I wish that the weapon would, dude, I don't understand. I'm kind of furious. Dude, I don't get it. 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 Am I early or late to parrying? I'm parrying it. I'm parrying it. So I actually live in an apartment, and I'll cover my face when I yell, so that way I can yell louder without them, hopefully without them hearing. Hopefully. I haven't gotten a noise complaint yet, so yeah. Oh, big parry. Holy crap, I got him. Oh my gosh. Back to the main story. Our brother belongs to Clan Matsume. Now, they are also fighting against Lord Saito, but unfortunately, his commander doesn't like us, so we're sent on our way. But that's okay, because I accidentally got my next trophy, Brushfire, and met a new friend with some really fun explosive surprises. The Bomb Maker. Sounds like a Marvel villain. Oh, and we got a trophy for that. Brushfire. Kill an enemy by catching grass on fire. Oops. Continuing the main story, my next plan was to unlock a new weapon called the Yari. It's where we can also get 2 new trophies, and just like the previous training sessions, we sucked at the beginning, but after a few days of training, we got much better. Seriously, Star Wars, Disney, take notes. Now, one of the ways we actually train with the Yari is by catching fish when they jump out of the water. And looking back, it's actually a pretty fun challenge. Hey, trophy, spear fishing, spear 5 fish with the Yari. After finishing that training, I found myself in a local gambling den, except this time it was for the trophy good with coins. You will never know how much coin I've lost playing this game. GG's, dickhead. Oh, trophy for it. Good with coins. Win a charm from playing Zeni Hajiki. Our next target was the Oni, where we could get the trophy, the Oni. He was overseeing the reconstruction of a castle nearby, and that fight was going to be absolutely soul-crushing. But before that, we needed a way in. The first plan we had was to track down a guy named Mad Goro, who was actually a prisoner there, but had somehow escaped, and we needed to know how to get in. But in order to do that, we first needed to capture him, which was exciting because I got to use the Yari. I love the Yari. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Now, after capturing him, Juby takes him as a prisoner for questioning instead of using him as bait to get into the castle. So while we wait to progress the story, let's pop some trophies like wolf bait for using an empty sake jar to trigger a wolf kill. That's crazy. Getting 10 men on their knees for me. We helped Ino with some raiders. I even climbed Mount Yotei for the inheritance trophy. Respect here. And we got a trophy for it. If you can't tell, I got really distracted during this part. So, yeah, we popped a ton of trophies. Those yellow birds, man, they get you. Hey, I was hoping I could get that trophy. Sayonara! Shoulder charge or typhoon kick an enemy off a cliff to their death. I was gonna do that first, but then I saw this, and just like the last like 3 hours we've been playing, I got distracted. But that's great. I mean, I want to see something and then just want to run to it, no matter like if I'm heading towards an objective or whatever. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this really quickly first, and then that really quickly first turns into a Mount Yotei you know, climb, and it's 15 minutes long. But hey, I'm for it. I'm totally for it. Completely distract me from what I'm supposed to do. It's all fun. Dude, I hate how every attack is a lethal attack. Every attack. You have to, like, this is so much harder than the first game. It's insane. Look at the foxes! Oh! Oh my gosh, they do their little dance every time I get it right. No! Now, at this point, I finally decided it was time to return to the Lord Saito fight from earlier, thinking it would be much easier now that I had more gear and more experience. I've come back with a few more tricks up my sleeve now. You can no longer bully me with one-shot attacks. Bullshit. Dude, it's the most delayed attack ever. You can't tell, man. It's the most delayed attack ever, or it's immediate. There's no in between. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That was it? That was it? Yeah, if I thought this was bad, it's nothing compared to what's about to come up. Now back to the main story. It was time to go after the Oni, but because we couldn't use Goro thanks to Juby's commander, we were going to use Juby as bait instead. So after Juby is taken prisoner, we break in to free him, and it's time to take the Oni down. That was a cool mission. I like this. The story's picking up. I'm getting more and more invested the more I play. Wait, that's a sake trophy, not the Oni. Yeah, so maybe grabbing a family heirloom in front of somebody who doesn't recognize you isn't the best idea. No, we have to escape. We're not even gonna get to fight him. Charge! Is that a strike? So back to plan one with Mad Goro. Except we need to break him out, which doesn't end up working as some raiders end up launching an attack. Now this is important because one, we got a trophy. Oh, you dropped this. Did I get a trophy for that? Disarm and kill an enemy with their own weapon? That's funny. But two, this bridge was meant to bring massive reinforcements to back the Matsume clan. And without reinforcements, we would be vulnerable against the Lord Saito if he launched a big attack. Oh, there goes the bridge. So with the bridge out, we were desperate to get another chance at taking the Oni down. And we would get that chance by tracking down Mad Goro, who luckily had escaped during the previous attack. Along the way, I got a trophy for finding my 30th altar, but no amount of preparation would help when it came to the fight against the Oni himself. This boss is an absolute skill check. You see, using an old mine under the castle, we were able to sneak in and scale the cliffs outside. Oh, this is a cool view. I love these big open shots where you can just look out over. I've probably said it earlier in the video, but they never get old. Genuinely, it never gets old. But eventually it was time to fight, and there was a massive twist coming up that I did not expect. Oh gosh, I don't want to spend the next like 3 hours here. Please, 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 please. I've been training for this moment. That is a very long sword. That is a very, very long sword. I blocked that. I blocked that. I blocked that. I blocked that. I blocked it. I want to see what else you got for me. I don't like fighting with that against him. I need to use this. Wow. Okay, you were not going that direction. Didn't hit me. Did not hit me. Did not hit me. You didn't hit me. Didn't get me. If first you don't succeed, try 400 times and maybe we'll get it, please. I couldn't move. I pressed the button. Wait, oh my God. That was supposed to happen. That was supposed to happen. I was about to freak out. I was about to freak out. He's not. Oh my gosh. Are we going to fight him again? That's right. This ended up being a 2-phase boss fight and I was totally unprepared for it. Oh my God. We're not done. Oh my God. We're not done. Uh-oh. So after many failed attempts, I came up with a new strategy to defeat the Oni. Okay, so I want to try something. If we abandon this fight, then can we go and rest to heal and then go back into the fight? Because I can't do this when I got nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing. All right, now we go back. We have some resolve to work with. My plan failed. Turns out it doesn't work like that. So I now had to play as perfect as possible in the first part of the fight. And what happens next is nothing short of absolute cinema. I flawlessed it the first time. I've lost it. That's right, I flawless this first round. And you'd think this would be a turning point. I finally figured out how to parry, how to block, how to dodge correctly. Unfortunately for my mental health, it wasn't. But here we go. Now's where the real fun begins. The jab. Not gonna break it yet. It's a very expensive remote, but I gotta try something else because these buttons are just not buttoning for me. They're not buttoning for me. The buttons are not buttoning for me the way I need them to button. So I switched remotes and almost immediately after this happened. Let's go! With the only taken care of, my next target was the Kitsune for the trophy Woman Behind the Mask and the Kitsune. Heading up a river to the Teshio Ridge, we could also get trophies like Kunai Defender and the Owl's Talon. But first, we met a woman named Oyuki at the Red Crane Inn, and she would be the main person traveling around with us as we solved puzzles and tracked down the Kitsune. Hey, puzzle. So just like every new region in this game, I got a little distracted, but ended up unlocking a charm that completely changed how you can use the bow and arrow. 3 piece. Yeah, I got aimbot with this. I love it. Just point and shoot. It's great. I'm not even looking at this. As soon as they're glowing, I'm firing. And love it. Speaking of the aimbot charm, there's actually a trophy related to upgrading your charms, and whilst clearing out a camp, I accidentally unlocked it. Oh, charming. Upgrade 10 charms at least once. I got him out of there. That was funny. What wasn't very funny was gambling for a charm. Ah! Every shot is perfect. The AI never misses. It never misses. It literally never misses. Ever. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. It's gonna take all my money. Ah! Skipping ahead a bit for the story because I think I probably spent the next 5 hours just making progress towards bigger trophies for collectibles or improving my character stats. I met a woman named Hannah who would provide us with kunai, and after helping her save some of her farms, I got a trophy I mentioned earlier. We then continued the story where we could get our next trophy, Woman Behind the Mask, because it's revealed that Oyuki is actually the Kitsune that was originally at the night our parents were killed. This obviously angers Atsu, and eventually we end up in a really cool fight. Dude, I love this Yari so much. There we go. Dude, the Yari is so much fun to use. Now, obviously, we end up sparing her, but that's what pops the trophy. Which takes us to the Kitsune fight itself. However, before that, I wanted to prepare a bit more and acquire another weapon called the Kusarigama, which we'll get from Master Inamoto, which also has the trophy of its own, and we'll get that later. For now, we will have to settle with the trophy Tools of a Warrior for collecting all the melee weapons. Oh, trophy, Tools of a Warrior. That's right, with all the melee weapons acquired, we're beginning to get into the end game where things are gonna get really spicy and we're gonna pop a ton of trophies. But first, we needed to defeat Dojin, the current Kitsune, who is also Oyuki's apprentice, if you didn't catch that in your playthrough. I promise dude, I mean, it's just me at this point. It's not even the remote. So after whooping my ass like 5 times in a row with the unblockable, you switch up. Like, you're not good, bro. You're not good. We're done with this. See ya, Dojin. See ya. Easy. I'm getting so much better at this. Holy crap. Holy crap, I'm getting so much better at this. There we go. Trophy, the Kitsune. Send Saito's Spy Master back to the shadows. Dude, I'm like 30 or 40 hours in. What do you mean chapter 2? Huh? How many chapters are there? Now, the only 3 Yotei 6 members remaining were Lord Saito and his 2 sons, the Dragon and the Spider, each having their own story moments and trophies. But before you watch me lose my mind with them, we had to track them down, which led me to unlocking a few more trophies along the way. Hey, like mother, like daughter. Learn all shamisen songs. So at this point, Lord Saito is very angry. So the Spider and the Dragon launch a full-scale invasion on the island. So we join up with the Matsume clan to try and hold them back. They're just disappearing. I'm definitely not supposed to be looking at this right now. Now, this is also where we can get our final ranged weapon, known as the musket, for the trophy Take Aim. I don't know how to pronounce that. And eventually it's revealed that Juby has a daughter, and that's why he is in such a rush to help out. In the end, many raiders were able to make it onto the island, but luckily we were able to save his daughter the second try, and we needed to move quickly if we wanted to try and kill the brothers. Speaking of quick, we headed into the final region of the game, Oshima Coast, where the trophy quick draw was waiting for us. Oh, quick draw trophy. Acquire all quick fire weapons. Now, I mentioned this was getting towards the end game, and that meant only one thing. Lots and lots of trophies. Trophy, 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 trophy. Yeah! Trophy, Wolves of Izo. And one of my favorites was Wrath of the Onryo, because not only will we be fighting the spider for this story trophy, but we also get a call back to the first game in a major way. That was a cold line. You've acquired a ghost stance. About time! Let's go! Oh! About time! Used it all on you, buddy. Yeah! Let's go! Get him out of here! Oh. I thought it lasted a little bit longer than that. Okay. The time has come. Where is he? Where'd he go? There you are. Hello, Mr. Spider. The time has come for you to fall and me to claim my trophy. There we go. Now, we do end up keeping him alive, which is incredibly dumb, but we are going to use him as bait to lure the dragon and hopefully his father in. But on the bright side, at least we got our trophy. There it is, Wrath of the Onryo. It's gotta be one of the best boss fights in the game so far. That line where she was like, it's time for the burning tree story to have a new ending. That was so good. So we end up setting our trap, except we get ambushed, and instead of helping Oyuki and Juby save his daughter, we decide to fight the brothers alone and are tossed into the most unfair fight yet. Oh, so we're gonna fight both of them at the same time? Or what's gonna happen? Are you... That's crazy. Dude. He can block bullets? That's overpowered.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
I dodged. The shooting, man. Holy crap, dude. And so as the death counter increased, my sanity levels dropped. Dude, the shooting is insane. It's boom, then boom, then boom. Then, like, there is no break, man. I didn't know I was playing a Souls-like. Then eventually I went to write some notes down in my Google document. It helps me organize these videos as there's often over 50 hours of footage to go through. And you can see right here that I paused my recording on complete accident. Dude, the spider fires so unrealistically fast, man.
One eternity later.
You know the best part about fighting a boss for like an hour is to look over and there's no recording. Holy crap, the dragon. Oh my god. Hardest boss fight in the game so far. My hand is literally shaking. Luckily, the upcoming fights are just as diabolical, so you didn't really miss much. Now, unfortunately, the spider did manage to escape after his brother's death, so that meant we needed to hunt him down again, this time for the trophy the spider. Now, at the same time, Oyuki and Juby both disappeared during this fight, and fearing that they were both either dead or captured, we would also need to convince the spider to reveal the truth. We're gonna duel him again, man. I'm not ready for another fight. I know you guys didn't get to see the end of that previous fight, but that genuinely drained me. No, I don't want to do this the hard way. I wanna get a drink, man. How was I supposed to dodge that? I slid twice. That is what I dealt with the entirety of that fight against the dragon, was him being perched up on a mountain, shooting me with perfect timing so that way I would get completely screwed and die instantly. It was basically a Souls-like. I mean, look at how much damage he just did to me, man. Are we serious? Finally making it to the top of the mountain for the fight, I already had wasted a ton of resolve, making this fight even harder than it was about to be. Oh my gosh. I got like nothing, dude. I knew I should have been more careful running up the mountain. Tell me how. I couldn't even press a button to do anything. You know what? We're gonna get back up. Kill me. That's the furthest I've gotten in 30 minutes. I'm taking a break. Now, something completely unexpected happened when I loaded back into the game. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was just messing around. Was this supposed to happen? Was it supposed to do this? What? Yo, we actually got captured. So yeah, instead of getting killed every single time in a fight, sometimes they'll just capture you alive. It's pretty crazy. Anyways, back to the pain and torture of the spider fight. Oh man. Okay, we're back to this. Okay, well, that was quick. Dude, the shooting is so dude, not the pistol! Please! Oh, look! Look what happens when I bring a gun to a sword fight. Huh? I'm in a really good spot right now, as long as I don't get it one tap. We're in a really good spot. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. We did it. Let's go. Let's go. It's like 2 in the morning. I can't be that loud. So by sparing the spider's life, it's been a week and I'm still disgusted. But he ends up revealing that Jubi and Oyuki were captured and he would take us to them. So we headed to the island where I got my first chance at unlocking the trophy from the hip. Wow. There goes one. 3-piece for the trophy from the hip. Now, after saving both of them, we realized that Lord Saito is headed for her old family home. You know, the place where he has no problem at all killing children. And where we could get the trophy, the Onryo rests, in the hardest fight in the entire game. I'm not joking. I don't know how they managed to make a fight harder than the spider and the dragon, but they did it, and before I checked to see if Kiku was still alive, I stopped by my shrine to grab the trophy gifts for a ghost. Oh, gifts for a ghost. Collect 8 offerings left for the Aranyo. Aranyo? What the f*** is an Aranyo? How sad would it be to get back and he's killed a Kiku? That would just add to the list of the amount of like sad, depressing revenge games that have come out recently that I've been playing. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it is just insanely mentally taxing to just, oh, horrible thing, horrible thing, horrible thing. Oh my gosh. It's brutal to go through all of that. Oh, the final big fight in the game. Only 586 deaths. Let's try and keep it below 600, shall we, Lord Saito? Please don't maybe spend like 3 hours on this. Please, 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 please. And surprisingly, my very first attempt, things went really, really well until they didn't. Perfect parry. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, I can't get away. There's no time. There's no time. There's no time. I almost had it first try. And just a few attempts later, I had another legendary run going for me. Here we go. Yes. Keep the big spear out. Keep the big spear out. Eventually, I was able to beat him, but little did I know, this was just the beginning of the real fight against Lord Saito. This is the fun part about doing blind playthroughs. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm not even risking it. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Is it round 2? Oh, of course, there's the second phase. So beginning phase 2, I tried to take my life into my own hands and go on the offensive, and it didn't really work out very well. Was that supposed to happen? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So in a 2v1 against Lord Saito, surely things would be much easier from here on out.
Dad.
Like, what? We're gonna be here for a while. I already know it. Yeah, this is the real skill check in the game, at least until we fight Takezo later. He's another trophy, and yeah, it's a skill issue at this point. All right, I can already see in the comments. Also, let me know in the comments, have you ever timed a parry on this attack? Because I did not ever get to do it. I never did it. It's too late to yell. It's too late to yell. I can't be yelling. I'm getting worked up. There's no dodging it. There's no dodging it. You can't do anything, man. I mean, it didn't even stun him for like half a second there. I threw the bomb down on the ground and he was already back and attacking me before I could even land a combo. Now at this point, I had basically fought the Kitsune, the dragon, the spider twice, and now attempting Lord Saito all in one day. My chair smells now. And I'm ashamed to say that lethal mode got the best of me. And inevitably, just like the Oni fight from earlier, I reset it to try and come into the second half of the fight with more gear. I mean, if it worked the first time, why wouldn't it work here? And I was here for a very, very long time, but eventually luck went my way again. And I got the farthest I had ever been. Come on, man. Get the timing right for once. Get it right for once. One time. I have not timed that attack once. I haven't timed it right once. He just teleported. He just teleported. Dude, he's so quick. He's so quick. It's insane. Holy crap. He's making Ghost of Tsushima look like a cakewalk compared to this. And on attempt 676, I got shot one too many times and it finally happened. Yeah, not too proud of that, but lethal mode is only so fun for so long after this many deaths. However, I promised myself I would complete the final 2 big bosses in the game on lethal difficulty. But until then, let's pop our final big story trophy. I don't want to spend the next 3 years on this, because that's what's gonna happen. Lethal difficulty is absolutely no joke though, man. Holy crap, it's way harder than the first game. Way harder. I mean, look at it, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, is it gonna fade to the title screen and pop the trophy? Is it gonna fade directly into the title screen and pop the trophy? Dude, don't do that. That'll... Okay, I thought it was gonna do that. That would have been insane. But there we go, the trophy, the unreal rests. Find a future beyond the hunt. Now, Atsu's hunt for the Yotei 6 may have come to an end, but our platinum hunt wasn't over yet. With 15 trophies remaining, I went for the basic cleanup at the start, clearing camps and collecting bounties. And along the way, I stumbled across something pretty awesome for the trophy, one ghost to another. Heirloom of an ancient samurai clan. Hold up. Hold up. What? What? Oh, it looks so good. Oh. Dude, I got chills right now. Chills. The Stormblade. Yo. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, dude, it's absolutely gorgeous. Ho ho ho. Oh my gosh, from one ghost to another. Acquire the blade of legendary hero. Ah! It's Jin's sword. Yo! Yo! What? Hold on, we have to put that on. Are you kidding me? Let me put the mask on, please. Dude, there we go. Yo. How many times am I gonna say yo? With that blast of emotion out of the way, let's pop some more trophies. Like these 2 for solving some puzzles. Oh, Trickster Fox. And actually, a lot of these trophies lined up with trophies from Ghost of Tsushima. And I'm really tempted to go back and 100% that game, including the DLC for a video. So if this video hits 5,000 likes, then I'll do that. But one new trophy in Ghost of Yotei was called A Moment to Breathe, where we needed to shoot arrows at kids. I mean, through a bunch of different targets, and that was pretty fun. Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh! One more to hit. One more to hit for the trophy. Hey, any year now. Any year now. There we go. 6 for 6. Trophy. A moment to breathe. Get a perfect score in the Kui Shino. And around this time, I was finally able to wrap up the trophies for clearing all the camps and completing the bounty board, which left us with the Undying Samurai fight for the trophy All Occasions, and of course the Takezo fight for the trophy Unrivaled, both of which TikTok had been warning me were extremely hard. The death counter has returned, so that can mean only one thing. We've got a big boss fight coming up. Let's try and keep this under 700 deaths. I don't want to spend my whole day here. That would be nice. Harry! Harry! Hold on, am I on lethal? Am I on lethal? I'm on lethal and he's this easy? I was told he was tough. Get him out of here, dude. Is that it? Why did it stop attacking? Is he... People said he was hard. Maybe it was the next fight that's really hard, but there we go. For All Occasions trophy, acquire all armor. Now with the first fight out of the way, I was left pretty speechless and feeling incredibly confident about what was coming up. Little did I know my shinobi skills were about to be humble. Dang, bro's wiped out bloodlines on this tree. Okay, here it is. Duel Takezo. I got high expectations for this. Dang. I hate when they kick me. Can I just point out how I got a perfect dodge there and he still attacked instantly? High expectations for this. Okay. He's taunting me, man. I can't let this slide. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, you're gonna regret picking that up, buddy. You're gonna regret picking that up. Oh, I love it when they use this type of weapon. It's the easiest to fight against. High expectations. I got beat by an ore. I'm doing no damage. I did no damage. I did no damage there. Takezo's dual slash is earned. Cost 1 spirit. How do I do it? This? Oh. 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 Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. I'll wait for you at the top of the world. Oh, so this is just part 1 to this fight. Okay. And of course, just like so many other fights, there's a part 2. Except this time we'll be fighting on Mount Yotei, which is actually the perfect spot for us to wrap up this entire video in one final duel. There's so many fights in this game where you think that you're at the end of it and then it just throws a curveball at you and it's like, nope, actually there's a second phase, and this second phase is going to be even more difficult. La 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 la. Na 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 na. I promise I double tapped the dodge button. Why are we getting cold? I was in the middle of a dodge, man. I was in the middle of rolling to the side to dodge. I just got one tapped. Full health. Perfect parry windows have been increased a little bit with this armor. So ideally, we're going to be really, really good here. Probably should have been playing with that on the entire game, but here we are. It's still hard. It's still hard. It's still hard. But then something just happened and it all just finally clicked. Get up. We can get this here. We can get this. 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 Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! I've been playing the game wrong the entire time! Ah! Yeah, so it turns out unlocking charms and armor that increase your parrying window, it makes a massive difference. Oh, I've been playing the game wrong this entire time. Give me the trophy. There we go. Unrivaled, baby. That's the last trophy we needed. Defeat Takezo the Unrivaled on the peak of Mount Yotei. And then when we pop this right here, Platinum! A legendary Aronyo! Obtain all trophies! Also, I'm going to be platinuming GTA 5 at 50,000 subscribers, so subscribe if you're new and you won't want to miss out on that because it's going to take like 200 hours to complete. And let me know down in the comments, what platinum trophies are you working on and what platinum trophy should I go for in my next video? But while I grind out another game, be sure to check out this platinum trophy video right here. It's another banger. It's even better video than this one, so I'll see you over there.